Whoa, here we are. It is the final of the European Championships Euro 2056. It is between England and Belgium. That doesn't sound right, does it? But whatever. Well, all those, I suppose days ago now, maybe a week or so ago from the time of this video, we were down against Serbia. We looked out. We were down against Ukraine. We looked like we were almost heading out. Yet here we are. I don't know. We've also got a few bruises and batterings along the way. Obviously, in terms of players, obviously Roscoe Hannigan continues in the attacking right slot, either as a defensive winger. Hughes and Darlington. No final swan song for Craig Cooley. He will come on though. He will come on at some point. We've got Garner and Ahmed at the centre back. Farrell and Hadfield. We've also got this lad here for Belgium. Don't know too many of them, but he's just signed for Liverpool, I believe. He's a centre back, £27 million. We're going to have to break down his defences if we're going to break down Belgium's, right? Because he appears to be like a one-man mountain. If it ever wants to, it always cocks up on the final. It always crashes, doesn't it? So Deluzhniki, 9th of July, 2056. Leon Fowler, 7 goals. If he's going to equal Karamov's goals up there to become the Golden Boot winner, he's going to have to score a hat-trick. He hasn't scored since Northern Ireland. He's certainly due a goal. It's time for the final. And we now wait at the inevitable 15-second wait whilst the game has its ceremonial final crash dump. Let's all take it in and enjoy it. No, not really. It's a pain in the arse. I don't know why it does this. It just likes to. No matter how good your computer is. Anyway, here we go. Final. And, can England break the 90-year hoodoo? Not even that, though. They've never, of course, won a European final. When they've got there, they got there 3 times, and that was straight away danger from Belgium. We've also got, here we go, here's Darlington's free kick just over. We've also got, I'm trying to find, where is he? Come on, let me click on him. No, it's not him. Never mind, I'll point him out later when he gets on the ball. I think I've made a reference to him before. You may know who I'm talking about if you've seen their lineups, if that's for Belgium. But here's Basto. Good ball in, comes out to Hughes. Now here's Hadfield, whips in a good ball. No England player goes for it. And once again, we come on the attack. Darlington getting some good room. It's still Darlington. There's Leon Fowler. That was the goal I was telling you about. 50 goals. What a time to do it in the Euro final. He's not scored since the Northern Ireland game, the last game of the group stages, but he's scored now. And let me tell you, this is big. Darlington going all the way. I think he may have been tackled in the end, but it's just a simple tap-in. One of the easiest goals he's ever going to score, but it's certainly one of the biggest. That's 1-0, 10 minutes gone. Whoa, big game player. They rise to the occasion. Anyway, here's a corner. Darlington's ball in. Oh, Garnick off the line by Hadji, but I don't think it would have counted. I don't know why. It hasn't given a reason why the referee's blown up. Whatever, it's it's a foul. But England looking a bit strong for Belgium here. Looking to take that final step, of course. Win a final, as we have not done. Here's, Hannigan getting forward. As I say, the last thing England won still, 90 years on the game, if you will, was, of course, 1966 final. It is 2056. They've been to 3 Euro finals. Lost all 3. Ireland, of course, the year before this one. Here's Lukunku. Good save by Horton. Yes, Lukunku, that's the player I'm talking about. It is the Pro Evolution Soccer version of Romelu Lukaku. Let's be honest, it is. Anyway, so it looks, we've been dominant, but Belgium, I think, have woken up now. I think they had one chance early on, but ever since then, it's been all England virtually. So as it stands, England's due, certainly very due, 90 years to win a major tournament here. Finally, here's Hughes. Sweeney. He's going to break to Leon Fowler. That is 2-0. Well, I said he's going to need a hat-trick to break the Karamov record at the top there for 10 goals. He's the current leader. He's 1 behind him now. But of course, forget the personal thing. Most importantly, England are 2-0 up in a major tournament final. What's going on? Well, I don't believe it. Here we go, maybe 3 with Darlington. He's pinged it against the bar. Incredibly unlucky. Very close to going in. Half-time 3-0, but nevertheless 2-0. That will do. Very quick highlight reel, but never mind. I don't care how it goes in. I just want to go in. Right, Tom Basto's now had a good game. We're going to, in fact, I don't see any reason to take anyone off. Everyone's done fine. Let's go Hannigan's. Oh, then again, I expect that. He's actually gone from orange to yellow. don't know, is that what his wears? I suppose orange would be. So he's actually getting better. Fair play. Defensive winger because he's not an attack-minded winger. Just, that makes logical sense. Anyway, now then, obviously thinking further ahead, obviously whilst the game does its thing, do you guys want me to continue? Do you want me to continue on as England manager? Do you want me to go back to clubs? Do you want me to, because I'm obviously considering things now. Anyway, here's Sweeney, that's not going to be a third, no. Tough angle. I will think about it. I'm going to stay on as England manager, I think, at the moment, but if you guys are genuinely against that, then no problem. I'm going to take Hughes off. We're going to bring Craig Cooley on for his final professional appearance. He retires tomorrow. We're also going to bring on, let's see, who should we bring on here? Alvin Reynolds, I think, for Tom Baster, who's not had a good game. Fowler is on a yellow card, though, which isn't good. But I think I want to stay on, and I think they're going to give me a chance to stay on, provided I win here. Even if I don't win here, all of a sudden, if there's an absolute collapse, I want to stay on and go to Japan for that last World Cup. That will be it then, I think, international-wise. Anyway, is there a chance for Belgium here? No. 23 minutes to go. And it's still England 2-0. 2 goals from Leon Fowler, who's on 9 for the tournament. He's got 4, of course, against Northern Ireland. Here's Hannigan. Plays it to Darlington and back again. Oh, so it's nice play from Darlington and Hannigan. And tell you what, that wasn't actually too far away. That had the potential to creep in on another day. Right, so we've got 15 minutes. And surely Belgium have really not looked convincing. Is Sweeney, well, third would be nice. Fowler, is it going to be a third? No, it's not. So I think we are just ebbing closer now to that title win. But incidentally, if you are wondering, I'm not first in the Hall of Fame, I'm second. I'm still about 1,100 points behind Jose Mourinho, which I didn't like. We're going to bring on then, last substitution will be Mick Roberts for Gareth Sweeney. Just make a little change. And I think that will do it then. I can't see Belgium getting another goal. Let's start the celebrations now. You know me, I'm not one to prematurely celebrate, but let's be honest here, Belgium have been terrible. Fowler, I thought again, I'd love a hat-trick. Here's Schneider. I'm going to look like a right fool if they score an Okahana. You know what, for a second, I thought he handballed that. Here's Roberts. Fowler with a little bit of space. Finds Reynolds. Decent shot. Muleman's with the save. Fowler's coming in as well. But yeah, we did certainly. This Hadji hasn't, or whatever he's called, has not had a good game, has he? Cooley, it's going to break to Darlington, who found himself a bit of room, just curls it over the top. But it is surely the inevitable now. 2 minutes of added time. It's going to be Roberts with a free kick. Doesn't mean anything now. 20 seconds to go, and then I can finally proclaim it. For the first time in 90 years, England. Fuck's sake, why is there a free kick? England have won a major tournament. There we go. 2 goals from the captain, Leon Fowler. Byron Farrell wins man of the match, 8.8. Same as the goal scorer and the captain, in fact. So he finishes just 1 behind. He will take second place with that. But the bigger picture is, in the Luzhniki Stadium here, England 2, Belgium 0. Freedom of the country achievement unlocked. My first international win. I've never won an international tournament on Football Manager, and it's taken, I think, 4 or 5 tournament goes, but on, I think, the 4th or 5th go, I've finally managed to do it. Whew. Wasn't exactly difficult, was it? I mean, considering we could have played Russia or someone in the final, or then again, I know we beat them, but yeah. That's, phenomenal. Game was killed off after, once that first goal came in, I think Belgium just kind of, he went back into the shell a bit, didn't he? So there we go. Beat a lot of Eastern teams to win this, but there you go. Do you feel there's nothing set to stay with England? Yeah, well, there's your answer then. It's the game saying I'm going to stay. The Russian review, the FA, thank you for the hard work and fantastic boost for the nation. Hopefully, yeah. Cooley will step down as England captain, as you can see, due to retire on the 10th. It was really interesting, this guy, because he came through the Liverpool team. He was there right as I left, and then seeing him right at his youngest, and worked with him at his youngest, and I managed to work with him at his oldest as well. So there you go. England GTNs, there you go. So, final victory. What can I say? It was certainly a ride, this one. Euros. Straight wins, look at that. So a terrible start against Serbia, 3-2 in the end. It took us till about the hour mark for us to continue playing. We're actually start playing, I should say. But ever since then, look at that. We've gone right through, gaining revenge on Serbia, of course, in the quarters, thrashing Russia in the semis, and then really a walk in the park. Leon Fowler finally does turn up. I did say he was due a goal, and he certainly, he got two in the end, so I guess he certainly was. Well, I guess that's going to do it for me then. So I will be back with a year review of the rest of the year. I'll also be introducing, obviously, new players and all that because, naturally now this cycle has ended. So you tend to bring through a few more players. We've also got games here. Also got Brazil next game. That's in September. And then we've got the World Cup qualifiers. So incidentally, if you want me to show you this group very quick, we've got Bosnia. We're going to be playing Belgium again. God, Belgium. So we actually might have a team, to fear this time. Of course, also don't forget, unlike the Euro qualifiers, the top one, only the first place goes through, and then best second places have to play in the playoffs. Of course, Belgium, Slovenia, the Faroe Islands, who of course we beat 13-0 a few weeks ago, and Andorra, who are also equally as shite. So I'm really looking forward to that. I'm going to continue on as England manager. I've won the Euros. Can we now win the World Cup? That's the question. So I will stay on. But what this will, in the meantime, please do answer it now. So whilst I'm able to do these videos, I should hopefully get an answer by the time they're out. Do you want me to continue after the World Cup? Do you want me to continue this save? Do you want me to stop it? Do you want me to do sort of not necessarily shorter updates, but sort of shorter year updates? So like every 2 years, every 3, 4, 5 years, maybe. I think someone suggested that previously. I like that idea. Maybe just do every 5 years so we can really advance it, and really start to take the mick with it. But yeah, I realise now a lot of people saying, there's a selection of people who say they like it, a selection of people say they don't like it because it's boring now. They don't know any of the players, or so on. I understand. I totally understand it. So all I'm going to say is I'm going to continue on. Please tell me what you want me to do. I do have another series planned once the Celtic series ends. I'm only going to say I'm going to be doing that once, and potentially when this ends. So that's going to do it for me. Thank you very much for watching. I'll be back then with the end of the year review for 2056, and until then, it's goodbye from me. England, winners at last.